I'm sure you would relate real well with me out there in the world. Okay, well, we're back. That was a commercial. That was actually a blooper. So we hope you enjoyed our blooper, and now we are with you today at the Bradford Bradford Central Village School Spelling Bee. We are happy that you're all with us today. I would like to introduce some people and thank some people as well. Today, for our judges at the spelling bee, this is the elementary portion, we have Tabitha Breeze and Sebring as our judges, our round keeper, Mrs. Cannon, Tabitha Cannon, and our person that will be doing and calling out the words and the pronunciation of the words, Mrs. Garrett. We appreciate all of them being a part of our spelling bee. We hope that you will enjoy it. We are so proud of our finalists here. These are the ones who were chosen from our grades 4th through 5th grade based on how far they made it in the spelling bee. Our spelling bee today, I want to also thank the janitors and everyone else, because it's been kind of crazy, as you could see probably earlier, how crazy things have been around here. We wish we would have been able to have all of you here in person, but we are excited we could offer it through a live stream to have everybody here. Prizes will be receiving a certificate for participating in the spelling bee. Before we begin, let's review some things that we need to know about the spelling bee. We will begin with speller number 1 and continue in numerical order. Spellers, please say a word before you begin to spell so the judges can verify they heard the pronouncer correctly. Understand? Okay, when it's your turn to spell, keep your hands to the camera. Speak loudly and clearly as they spell your word. You can ask the pronouncer to repeat the word or provide an alternate pronunciation. And you can ask for the definition, example sentence, parts of speech, and language of origin. Do you guys all have that? Okay. The pronouncer will not answer root word questions or take requests for alternate definitions. If the word has a homonym, a word that sounds similar but has a different meaning, the pronouncer, Mrs. Garrett, will make an effort to share the information and provide the part of speech and definition without being asked. You can start over and spell a word that you have. But if you alter the letters or a sequence of letters from those first uttered, it will count as a misspelling and will be out of the competition. So, for example, if I said the word sit and I start S-E and I go back and I say S-I, that will be already misspelled the word. Okay? When you spell, the judges are listening for the correct letters in the correct order. That's all. We will not disqualify you from indicating or failing to indicate capitalization. I know that's a question we had before we went live. Hyphens, spaces, accents, and other diacritical markings. If you misspell, the judge will tell you and the pronouncer will offer the correct spelling. Okay? If you're eliminated from the competition, you should remain seated. You go back to your seat, okay? All right? Then we have one speller remaining in the competition, and that speller spells correctly, and a one-person round will declare our champion. If the speller in the one-person round misspells, all spellers who participated in that last round will be reinstated to come back and be in the competition again. Okay, that's important towards the end. We will declare, if we reach a point in the competition, we have a tie, we will share details of our tiebreaker at that time. Now, before we begin, well, now that we're ready to begin, I already did this part. We're not going to worry about that part. Let's say a pledge so that we are all being purposeful and following the rules. Are you ready? Everyone put up your right hand. Say, I am honest to myself. I am fair to my classmates and teachers. On my honor, I will never give nor receive. On my honor, I will never give or receive any help during the spelling. All right, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we'll begin. All right? Remember, when it's your turn, you're going to stand up to the mic. Yes. One more thing, this is very important, Mrs. Sebring reminded me. When you come up to the microphone, you're allowed to take the mask off so that you're clearly heard, okay? And then you'll be replacing your mask over your mouth and nose. Must be covered at all times. All right, here we go.
Remember, I'm going to tell you the word. You can ask me to use it in a sentence for the definition or the pronunciation key, or you can say the word, spell the word, and then say the word again. All right, your word is back.
Back. B-A-C-K. Back.
That is correct.
Okay. Next time, Isaiah, face Mrs. Garrett so we can see.
Okay. So when you're up here, guys, make sure that when you're at the microphone, please face this direction because they need to see your mouths and be able to hear you clearly because your facial expression, that's all asking for the mask to be taken down so they can fully get what you're saying, okay?
Your word is out.
Out. O-U-T. Out.
That's correct. Your word is call.
Call. C-A-L-L. Call.
That's correct. Your word is cup.
Cup. C-U-P. Cup.
That's correct. Your word is camp.
Camp. C-A-M-P. Camp.
That's correct. Your word is on. Correct. Word is pop.
Pop. P.
That's correct. Your word is ball. That's correct. Your word is time.
Time. T-I-M-E. Time.
That's correct. That's correct. Word, and then say the word again. If you need the definition, it's train.
Train. T-R-A-I-N. Train.
That is correct. All right, this word has a near homonym. Sport scale. Eel.
Eel. E-E-L. Eel.
That is correct. The word is tall.
Tall. T-A-L-L. Tall.
Right. This word could also be confused with a similar word. Your word is hit. It is a verb. It is a noun. It's a small amount of food.
Bite.
As a similar word, it's an adjective which means sticky. That is correct. Your word is ray. Your word is thanks. That's correct.
Skin.
That's correct. Is upset.
Upset. U-P-S-T. Upset.
That is incorrect. The correct spelling is U-P-S-E-T. That is correct. Your word is mugs. That is correct. That is correct. It is a noun, usually respectful form of address to a person as an officer of the Legislative Assembly. Sir.